And this will be where we start the actual podcast, because you said that there was some stuff you were fucking PO'd
Yeah, this
about.
is where we'll start the podcast.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, action.
I'm mad,
Yeah,
Chris!
he is. Look at him.
No! Don't say yeah. Don't relish in my rage.
No, I'm supporting your rage.
Okay.
I'm lifting. When I say yeah, I'm saying your rage is valid, and I think that you should feel it with your whole heart.
Well, you know what? Actually, I really like that, because I feel like I would have come at you pretty hard if you had started to say calm down.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Don't calm down.
I feel I am calmed now.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's an incredible psychological game I've just played with you.
That calmed me down. You said, you're right, you should be mad. And I'm like, I know. So I guess I'm okay. I guess I'm not that mad anymore.
Yeah, so what was going on?
I got a Subaru with a remote start system, right?
Yeah.
And I purchased it under the condition that I receive a remote start fob.
Right, okay.
They didn't give me the remote start fob. They said I had to order it separately. And I said, okay, order it, Doc. And the doc said, I don't know why I called him Doc. He's not a doctor. He's a used car salesman. But
I liked it, though.
Okay.
I think that was a nice touch, and you should kind of... If that wasn't part of the story, you should start doing that in your life.
Just start calling people Doc?
Yeah.
I call my doctors Doc.
That I don't like, actually.
I
don't know why I don't like
Doc.
that. That was like that.
I
No, that's
actually
too
call
informal.
them Doc. Yeah, no, I should
usually just call them like sir or ma'am.
Sir?
I don't know. I just like, you know what the
Yes,
fuck,
master.
You know what the fucked up thing is that I'm just realizing now? I don't refer to them at all. I just don't use any like nouns when talking to them. I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, I've never been in a position, like in a professional situation with a doctor, where I've had to refer to them by name.
Okay.
You know, usually they're asking me questions.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're not calling them sir, because that feels weird and
well,
submissive.
I feel like that's like what I would do. Like, I don't know.
Don't submit to your medical professional. Look them in the eye and call them Doc.
Yeah, I guess.
Acknowledge their profession and their expertise, but recognize that they are just people. Otherwise, they're going, now turn and cough, and you're saying, yes, daddy.
Yeah.
Not cool.
I'm going to call him daddy. That'd be pretty good, actually.
I don't think you should respect yourself more, my friend.
I'm going to call him Doc, and I'm going to chomp on a big carrot.
That's what I did at the car dealership.
Right. That's what we're talking about.
I said, well, order me a remote start fob, Doc.
Yeah.
And he said, okay. And Morty, and then so I went on my merry way. You know, they had like an app that you can start the car from, so I was able to download an app and pay for a subscription to an app. And every time I try to start my car with it, it sends me like 2 emails to let me know that my car has started, which is really fucking annoying.
We straight up live in the video game Watch Dogs at this point. It's a game where you're like a hacker.
Okay,
and like it's like GTA if you could press square to make a parked car crash into a wall, and like that's just that like 10 years ago that was like, oh, this is like a fun mechanic for a video game. Right, we're just there. Yeah, if somebody hacks your phone, they can fucking drive your car away. I bet. They just like,
and so you know, I thought nothing of it. I was like, this app is annoying, but I'm gonna get my key fob pretty soon. I'm gonna get my remote fart stop. Fuck. I'm gonna get my fob. Yeah. All right? Give me my fob, Doc.
You gotta give this boy his goddamn fob.
I want my Subaru fob, Doc.
He's been fucking all over town looking for this goddamn fob. No one's giving it to him.
That's what I'm saying. And so eventually, I follow up with the parts department, because that's where they said that it would be. And they said, yeah, we got it for you. Come on down. And so I went on down to the department, and I said, hey, I'm here for my fob. And they said, okie doke, go sit in the waiting room for the rest of your life. And I said, rest in peace. And so I went there, and I made myself comfortable in my final resting place, and I read for a while, just kind of hung out, I waited about an hour and a half. Almost Freudian slipped, wasted instead. Which kind of reveals the end of what happened here.
Yeah, because I can't imagine this story ends with you getting a fob.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
After an hour and a half of waiting, I'm
going to be totally honest. If this story had ended with you getting a fob, I would be a little disappointed. I would be like, I don't know if this was worth it, man.
It would be a little bit pathetic. It would just be like, yeah.
I had to wait for a little bit.
Yeah, no,
and I'm pissed about it.
I mean, if I had gotten
so anyway.
I go to the front desk and say, hey, any update? And it's as if they only just found out I was there. Even though it was the same guy who told me to sit there in the first place. They were like, oh, yeah, well, we don't have it. And I was like, what do you mean? First of all, what do you mean, oh, yeah? Like, I've been in your house. Like, I've been sitting in your living room, basically. I've been breathing down your neck. I'm here. What do you mean, oh, yeah? I came here and I said, hey, give me my thing. And then you said, wait up. And I said, okay. And I did. And then you said it wasn't even here in the first place. And that made me really mad. Yeah, but I didn't tell him. Yeah. I didn't show my anger. Right. I was very polite and I was very friendly. And I was like, don't worry about it. You know, it happens. Mm-hmm. Let me know when it's available.
This is terrifying.
Like, and I looked him in the eye and I gave him a little kiss on the cheek. Right. And I said, don't make me wait too long.
Yeah, you kissed him on the cheek, and then you walked out of that place, and then you took the detonator out of your jacket. It feels like that's where this is going.
No, I just drove home. Yeah. Went on my merry way. Somehow just not that emotionally affected by the experience. I guess because it was just, okay, so I was going to just sit at home and read today anyway. Yeah. So I just did it in a different place.
Yeah, whatever. And also, like, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's oh, I guess I have to turn my car on like a peasant would.
Right.
You know?
And
it's
also,
like, there's, you know.
And also, like, things happen and whatever. It's not the end of the world. But, you know, I went home and I wasn't that mad. And I was like, all right, well, you know. Okay. And then like 2 weeks passed. Okay. And I was like, all right, where's my fucking... So I texted them.
You were owed a fob.
Yeah. I texted them. Yeah. You know, any update? And they said, it's here. And I was like, okay, cool.
So it would have been nice to know, but thank you. Yeah. Good. Thank you. And thank you.
So I made sure to say, is it definitely 100% there? Mm-hmm. And they said, yes. Come pick it up whenever. And I said, okay. And we made an appointment for me to come pick it up. So I went in. You know, I went up to the desk. I said, I'm here to pick up my remote start fob. He said, okay, go ahead, wait in the waiting room for a while. We'll also wash your car while you wait. And I was like, that's awesome. Cool. Right, thank you very much. Yeah, this guy's, you know, stepping up his game. He realizes I messed up last time. So I'm going to make sure to pay extra close attention to this very valued customer today. I wait in the waiting room for about an hour. And then I remember, no, you have to remind people that you're here when you're here. Right, yeah. You know, so I figured,
they forget.
I'll go and get an update from him. And I said, hey, man, any update? And he said, yep, we're just pulling your car around now. It's been washed, and you'll be ready to go in a sec. And I'm like, okay, cool. I go outside. My car's there. Like, guy steps out and hands me a key fob.
Okay.
I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Cool.
I got really nervous a second ago when he did not explicitly say he was going to give you the key fob.
Well, the guy, you see, so apparently the fob wasn't in because the salesman who sold me the car in the first place got fired.
Okay.
And so, because he got fired, he never placed the order for the fob. Okay. And that's why it wasn't there the first time.
Okay.
Not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know, clearly this initial salesman sucked.
Right, yeah, okay.
And so he fucked up. Whatever.
Yeah.
And so I get handed the fob, and he says, all right, you're all set. And I said, all right, cool, how do I work it? And he said, well, this button is to unlock. I know.
Yeah.
How do I do the remote start? And he said, well, this is how you unlock. I said, I understand that. How do you do the remote start? And he was like, well, that's a separate thing. And I looked him in the eye and I said, what have you been doing for the past hour?
Like,
I asked, I snapped.
An hour?
Yes.
To what?
To wash the car and program the remote start fob. The audience can't see my air quotes.
Yeah.
That was what it was supposed to be.
I feel like they can, actually.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like through the tone of voice, I feel like it's there.
To program the remote start fob.
Right, okay.
That was so thick that it made me sick. But anyway, I asked him what he's been doing for an hour, and he says he's been programming the fob. They've been programming the fob. I'm like, what do you mean promote? I didn't need a fob.
Like, cut to him in a fucking surrounded by screens Matrix code, just like cascading down all of them. He sees it all. Look, he has a 300. He's in a fucking circular desk with a hole cut out of the middle, and a fucking 360-degree keyboard, just spinning around typing. They have no idea. You have no fucking idea what goes into this.
Look,
you entitled piece of shit.
There might be like a thing that has to be done to connect it to the car, and it takes a long time to load or to buffer or whatever.
It takes 45 minutes to load in 2024.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the process takes. It might take 20 minutes just to get to the menu inside the car that lets you do that, based on just how slow and shitty that touchscreen is.
Right.
But, you know... I asked him, what have you been doing for the past hour? He said, we've been programming the fob. And I'm like, but I didn't need the fob programmed. What do you mean? And he said, well, we don't have it. And I said, but I ordered it. And he said, we don't have any record of the order. I said, search your brain. I didn't say that. But I did think to myself, don't go and see the files in the back. Right. Rewind in your brain 2 weeks, the last time I was here.
Yeah, when we spoke.
That's the problem, is I didn't get mad at him the first time.
Right,
If I had gotten mad at him, he would not have forgotten.
Yeah.
I let him walk all over me. And now I've been there twice with no fob. And the second time around, I left with a regular old fob. And then when I got home, they texted me and they said, you left your fob behind. Except, no, they said that the wash guy had the fob.
I'm so confused.
They gave me just a new regular fob.
Well, yeah, no, I gathered that. Yeah.
I didn't gather it until I was home and they told me we stole your first one. It's got your house key on it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, because you already had car keys. You drove there, I assume.
Yeah.
How did you get into your? How did you get into your house?
I had a spare.
Yeah.
But
okay. Well, still, that sounds bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry this all happened to you.
Will, the wash guys gave me your other key. Your house key is on it. I am here till 6. You can swing by. Fuck you. Fuck you. I said, when can I get my remote start fob? I'll come then. I can't keep coming by. Your house key is on your other fob. Checked with sales, no information or documentation that you were to get a remote starter. Second key, yes. What did the original salesman tell you? And I said, I'm sorry, but that's their issue. I have been entirely clear repeatedly since the day of purchase that is what I wanted, and I absolutely 100% ordered it. It was also what I came for last time I was there. As I mentioned to you then, it's the reason I made the last 2 appointments with you. I can't keep leaving work to sit there for hours for no reason. Please let me know when you have the remote starter, and I'll pick up the other fob when I'm there. I understand. When a customer purchases a new vehicle or pre-owned, 2 keys are given. I don't give a shit! That's not what I asked for! That's not what we're talking about! You were only given 1. Unfortunately, Leo, the prior salesman, left the company.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like the leaving work thing is very funny because it does occur to me how much time you have to just be upset about this fucking key fob.
I am slowly devolving into Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Just
pacing around your house, just fucking walking back and forth in your apartment.
You know, an already angry Jewish man,
right.
Just becoming increasingly, through no other reason than just having too much time to kill.
Yeah.
You know, getting angrier and angrier at the small injustices of life.
Yeah, no, like if you had to go like stand behind like a fucking cash register, you would probably still be upset. But you wouldn't have the time to think about how upset you are.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Right. And recently I got mad when I was at a pizza place because of something that hadn't even happened.
Okay.
Because I had imagined myself in my mind accidentally giving like a $20 tip to the jar and then not being able to tell them, hey, I meant to only give you a $5
but that
or something.
But that didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. But I did get mad at the thought that I wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
Right, okay. It's like, okay, so just to be clear,
there was a tip jar in which I imagined myself leaving a tip.
So the things that have really been bothering you this week is the fact that you can't start your car from your apartment, and the fact and the idea of having tipped too much. Like,
to be clear,
those are the big problems.
The thing that makes me mad is the fact that these people are so inconsiderate of my time.
Right.
That they are willing to jerk me around and give me bullshit responses and completely just disregard the fact that I repeatedly am waiting hours in their facility for a service that they have no intention of ever providing.
Right.
That I am angry at.
Yes.
I am also angry at the social conventions that are truly arbitrary, but understandable, but ultimately arbitrary, that would have it so that I can't give a $5 tip if all I have is a 20, if they've got a tip jar.
I mean, listen.
I'm not actually mad about that. I just thought it would be funny, but now I feel like it really reflects poorly on my character if I genuinely pretend I genuinely feel that way.
Listen, tipping is bad, and you shouldn't do it.
All I was trying to do was I was just trying to come up with like a Curb Your Enthusiasm type thing to get mad about, and instead, and I overcommitted, and now I'm giving the impression that I actually got mad about this.
Right, that you were furious. You just imagined tipping.
Here's the thing: I only actually imagined that 30 seconds ago. And didn't get mad at it. I just thought it would be a funny thing to say I got mad at.
Right.
But in tandem with the idea that I'm mad about not being able to start my car from my apartment, makes me seem like a monster.
How maybe I framed this in a way that is not.
It is not flattering.
Well, I will say, listen, I do think tipping is bad. You have to do it. You absolutely have to do it, but it's fucking. But it's.
Well, the system is bad.
Yeah, but fucking,
pay your
people enough to not have to tip.
Welcome, everybody, to... Life in the World to Come!
Yeah, it's about time we got into questions, I think, probably.
I'm Will Wood.
I'm Chris Dunn.
And we're here to answer your questions about surviving the apocalypse by using our mighty psychic abilities.
Hell yeah, dude.
Quick one.
It's going to be,
That was it. No, I mean, the intro was quick.
Oh, yeah, but we can also have this be a quick one.
We could do that, too.
Let's fucking...
We have a limited amount of time.
Let's see if we can do this. These next couple of questions in the next 10 minutes.
That's interesting.
This is fucking...
I have a limited amount of time today. I have a very important meeting.
You have a very important... Do you want to talk about that meeting at all or no?
No, of course not.
Okay.
It's a deep secret.
I'll ask about it later then.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious.
It is a deep, dark secret. It's not dark. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice secret.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm trying to think of something so dark that I can say the secret is, but everything I'm thinking of is way too complex. It's all. It's like several people have volunteered to let Will eat them. So I don't know. That's too complicated. There's too much backstory there.
Sound off in the chat if you would let me eat you.
If you would let just a little bit.
Just like a finger.
Just like a leg.
That would be
like
a lot.
whole leg.
I feel like a leg is a lot to ask. But...
Well, I don't know. You gotta. If you don't ask for that much, then you'll never get that much.
Yeah, that's what Amanda Palmer said.
Do we want to just get into questions? You think?
Let's do it, man.
Let's get into some fucking goddamn questions.
Let's fucking do it, man. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna jump right into it.
All right.
Let's just jump right into this fucking thing.
Jump in.
Oh no! What the fuck?
Head first.
What the fuck?
What?
Okay, good. I thought I deleted all the questions, but I just accidentally started a new note.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, Chris and Will, my grandmother is going to die any second now.
Jesus Christ.
How will I find time to mourn my loved ones in the world to come?
Oh my God. Do we have to answer that one?
Yes.
It's too prescient. That's too relevant right now. If he means that his grandmother's going to die any second now, I feel like that's something that I don't want to answer. Do we gotta do that one? It feels too...
She's going to be so much more powerful than she's
feels like a too
before.
soon kind of moment.
You're gonna be so jealous of your grandma. She gets to fucking party with God.
You're gonna be able to celebrate her life.
The thing is that like you can see heaven after the bombs drop. You can just like look up and kind of like
there.
You can just like you can hear it. It's like kind of being, it's like having like a loud upstairs neighbor.
Right.
You know?
And you'll know for sure that she's really being very well taken care of.
And it's
she's
honestly
super happy with all of her loved ones.
It kind of pisses you off a little bit,
yeah,
to be perfectly honest, because you're down here just like running from sunlight,
yeah,
and being chased by beasts.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just like there's just like fucking NWA pumping from up there. There's just like loud rap music playing. There's like clearly an awesome party happening, and you can hear your grandmom having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Really having an incredible time.
Yeah,
she's kissing boys.
Your grandma is gonna be doing
she's
so
throwing
well.
it back. She's fucking Jesus Christ. She's a powerful, independent woman. And she's going up there, and she's gonna fucking live her best. She's gonna live her best afterlife. Fucking throwing that shit back like you don't care.
Your grandma is going to be in a better place, and it's going to be a better place that you'll actually be able to visit and be able to see. You're going to be very grateful.
Well, you're not going to be able to. Well, that's kind of the
you're
point.
You're not going to have to mourn her for long.
You won't be able to visit.
You will be able to visit.
No, you just look up and you're jealous about how cool it is up there.
Everything is going to be fine.
All right, you fucking coward.
Everything is going to be fine. You're going to be okay. And her love will be with you always, and you will carry her in your heart.
Yeah.
And also you'll be able to look up at the sky and see her and know she's looking down at you. And watching over you and taking care of you from afar. Chris, what are you doing?
When you hear thunder rumbling in the distance. Yeah, you know what I'm going to say.
I don't.
It's the sound of your grandma's ass clapping.
Jesus fucking Christ,
dude. The celestial crash of your grandma's angelic cheeks fucking whapping together as she fucking parties her way into infinity.
You know what, man?
They fucking never turn the music down. They get the cops called on them all the time. I think I'm conjuring a beautiful and inspiring image. I don't know why you're shaming this grandma, having all these opinions about what she can and can't be doing after she dies.
I'm not saying what she can. If she wants to throw it back, in the afterlife, that's her prerogative. I'm just trying to comfort this man respectfully.
Wait, this is exactly what this person wanted.
I don't care what they want.
Verbatim, exactly what they were fucking fishing for when they sent this email.
I don't care what they want. I care what they need.
This is what they need.
I don't know what they need. You're right. Fuck. All right. Fine.
They don't want us to be somber.
Fine.
We want to celebrate this lady's life.
Your grandma's gonna be partying it up. She's gonna be standing at the bar, throwing winks around the room, getting free drinks.
We're here to celebrate your grandma
time.
And she's gonna be fucking fat cheeks.
She's gonna be a 20-something again.
I didn't say that.
Right,
I mean, I don't know. It depends on your grandma.
Well,
she might be. I like the idea of her being a fucking 90 and proud. 90, but with the fucking flexibility of
you were describing the lifestyle of a younger woman, and so I assumed.
Well, yeah, that's on you.
You're
for
right.
Assuming
you're right
that an old lady can't do that kind of stuff. That an old lady can't throw it back with the best of them.
This sucks so fucking much. I hate this.
I think it's beautiful.
I think it's despicable. I think it's terrible.
No, I think that says a lot about you, Will. That's your reaction.
No, I think it says. I think it says too much about this podcast. I quit. I quit.
Our next
Ask
question.
this person what their shipping address is so we can send them fucking flowers. Don't answer their question. Answer their prayers. I'm so sorry for your impending loss. My goodness. May she soon be rested, peacefully cradled in the arms of the angels.
Just imagine how many have DMX playing very quietly through this whole part. All right. Our next question.
All right, here we go. No, I'm back. I'm back. I'm recovering. Okay. I'm loosening up.
All right.
I've had my eyelids cut, so I can see again. I'm ready to get back in the ring.
Apparently, they don't do that.
That's
the crazy thing.
That makes sense.
Did in that movie.
They shouldn't have done that.
Apparently, I guess you can do that, but they're like, don't do that. That's not how you should deal with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. You're gonna cut your eyelids?
Yeah,
gross.
Yeah, make the swelling go away.
Yeah, that's fucking terrifying.
Hello, Chris and Will.
What's up, dude?
What sort of creatures will eventually take the place of humanity? Will they be humanoid or the complete opposite? Also, how long will it take for humanity to be replaced by them? I think a lot of the time when people ask this question, they come at it from a very anthropocentric kind of point of view.
Nice word.
A very human kind of focused perspective, right? Mm-hmm. Where we assume that if something takes our place, that they're basically just going to be a little version of us. Mm-hmm. That they're just going to be like, they're going to be us, but they look different.
Right.
No. It's going to be cows.
Nice.
And you know how they take over? There's going to be a lot of them.
Well,
you expect that? Are they gonna make societies? Are they gonna fucking fall in love with each other? Write poetry? No, they're just cows. There's just gonna be a lot of them though, like way more than there are humans.
Well, here's the thing:
it's like humans are still gonna be like writing poetry and stuff. Mm-hmm. But if you were to look at the Earth and see like just proportionally how many humans there are based on versus how many cows, saying that humans are the dominant species it just feels stupid to say.
Right.
Yeah. Because they're smart, but there's so few of them and they have no control.
Well, that's the thing is that like, it's our fault.
Yeah.
'Twas hubris that led us to these ends. Mm-hmm. Because we have for generations now been breeding cows with an increasing focus on them being more fertile,
right,
in many different ways.
That's true.
Injecting them with hormones, selectively breeding them, genetically modifying them, so that they've got these giant udders that can feed so many babies.
Yeah.
Get out of my house! You're causing problems today, man. You're full of piss and vinegar.
The way that you said giant udders was very suggestive.
I don't feel like
you just say giant udders and I'm supposed to... Focus. What were you saying?
All right. After the bombs drop and the sky turns purple or whatever, insert ChatGPT as life in the world to come bit.
Okay.
The cows will continue to evolve along these lines.
Yeah.
We've set that ball in motion. It is rolling down the hill. It is snowballing, and eventually it's going to be an avalanche, right? And there's going to come a time where these cows have like 20 fucking nips.
They got like
nips. 4 fucking udders, 20 fucking nips.
They can handle so many babies.
Shitting out cows all day, every day.
Literally.
This is so fucking grotesque.
Don't pull away. Quit pulling away.
It's just
lean in.
I really liked the image of just cows.
It's just cows.
Just innocently grazing in fields by the billions.
Right.
And just them being everywhere to the point when, just stupid-eyed and glazed over, chewing all day.
Not having any thoughts.
Right.
And
that just being the dominant species. Just they're basically inanimate objects.
They're just there. They don't think. They just cow.
Yeah.
And the world is perfect. Everything is happening exactly as it should. Nobody is fucking throwing everything out of balance with their weird fucking ideas because no one's having ideas.
Right.
There's a couple of humans having ideas, but their fucking God kills them so fast.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I like. That's the way I want to go. I don't want to be talking about their freak udder mutations.
Yeah.
I don't want to be talking about that.
Maybe none of that happens.
Yeah,
we can leave all that in, but actually never mind. They're regular cows.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. They don't fucking have to evolve.
Well, some of them get really tall.
That's pretty good, actually.
Some of them get really long legs.
Yeah, like, again, not bigger, just longer legs.
And really long necks.
Yeah, just, okay, yeah.
They're gonna, like, there's gonna be, like, a weird kind of gradient between cow and giraffe.
Right. It's like kind of the cow to giraffe spectrum.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like us, is the point.
No, they're not like us.
You don't when for a species to replace us, they don't just have to be like they don't have to be like humans with fucking white and black spots and horns, they're fucking cows, they eat grass, they don't have thoughts, and they're fucking perfect.
Do I have schmutz on my beard?
No.
Or my mustache?
I don't think so.
Okay, sorry.
You look clean to me.
I heard what you were saying. I was just also thinking about the potential for schmutz.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Okay.
I got this big old beard, and it like curls upwards over my mouth if I let it.
I've seen you eating it before.
Yeah, it's bad. It go like if I have a big sandwich, it just kind of gets in there.
But
sometimes
it's also
I breathe out hard through my nose and just like, and like I'll see a booger. It'll just like land there. I'm like, oh, hello, friend.
But you've got a bib.
I don't like that.
You're ready to eat lobster anytime.
But the thing is, a bib you can take off and put in a washing machine.
Yeah,
this is attached to my face forever.
You can take a shower.
Yeah, like not at the restaurant. Like
that's true. You're right.
If I'm eating like a fucking tomato bisque and it spills all over my face, that sucks. That just sucks.
That's true. You're right.
In my beard.
You're right. I'm sorry. I feel like
Thank you.
I feel like maybe I was a little mean there.
Do we have anything else to say about cows?
Cows.
No, I think the less there is to say, the better, because that's kind of the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just I guess my point is that the world would be better if we weren't if the people in charge of it weren't thinking. Just let the fucking ecosystem work itself out.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna last a lot longer like that. Got to stop having all these ideas. Got too many ideas. Good morning, Chris and Will. My mother has fallen into the cult of Jordan B. Peterson.
Yes!
And has been eating nothing but meat and black coffee for over a year.
Jesus fucking Christ, she's gonna die.
Surprise, surprise, she had 2 strokes.
Oh no!
And it has an aneurysm and is now blaming the COVID vaccine and still thinks that meat will cure her. So my question is, how can I use this hefty inheritance inevitably coming my way soon in the world to come? Can I use it maliciously against Jordan B. Peterson and the meat cult? For added context, I live in New Zealand, so probably won't be able to access Lord Peterson very easily until after the bombs drop.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Oh my god, that sucks. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. I feel very differently about this loss.
It's a different feeling.
It's a different feeling.
I didn't mean for there to be a theme this one.
Yeah.
Something horrible is happening to a maternal figure in my life. Do some jokes about it.
But this one I'm a little more comfortable with.
Right, well, because it's more in your wheelhouse, I think.
Well, because I'm a big Jordan B. Peterson fan.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
I love the guy. And all of his ideas.
That's the thing, is that, like, I think maybe what you're not wrapping your head around is that your mom is like, in order to become a perfect human being, there's gonna be some growing pains.
Yes.
Maybe, like, including maybe, like, 2 strokes and an aneurysm.
Well, that's the thing.
That you have to go through in order to become so healthy.
Yeah, and also, by the way,
right.
How many strokes and aneurysms do you think were coming her way if she hadn't done these things? Could have been 10 times more.
Been so many more. It's impossible to know how many strokes and aneurysms your mom might have had if she had eaten so much as a single pea. You don't know.
Yeah.
There's no way to know.
Imagine if she had had a sip of hard cider.
Just a single sip.
A single sip of hard cider?
She
wouldn't have slept for a month. Just like Jordan Peterson.
Something he said?
Yeah. He said he had a sip of cider and didn't sleep for a month.
How is...
He's so crazy.
He's so crazy.
He's so fucking crazy.
He's so fucking... Like, it's like... Because it's really funny to, like, honestly, like, kind of track his arc. because at first he was just transphobic, and now he's fully deranged.
Yeah.
But it happened slowly enough that it's kind of hard to track where he went from just being a run-of-the-mill transphobe to just like a very interesting man. Just like a very
he really was. He was a run-of-the-mill, controversial and rude and just wrong person. You know, he was just an ordinary conservative professor who was a dick and got fired. And
for being a dick.
Over the course of a few years, went from being just a guy with some weird psychology ideas to a guy with hatred in his heart to a guy shilling for the Daily Wire because his bones got replaced by a ghost or whatever.
It was probably about when he started only eating meat, I would guess, actually.
I would say it's probably around that time.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a couple strokes and an aneurysm.
I think he probably did, I think.
I mean, he did get
he had to get all of his bones replaced for some reason.
Yeah, he had a benzo addiction, and the way he decided to treat it, instead of going to rehab or anything, is he flew to Russia to get his bones replaced with ghost bones.
We have to stop saying that he got his bones replaced because I'm starting to believe it. Like when I said that just now, I don't think it was. It might have been a joke, but I don't think it was. I think I was like, when he genuinely did that.
I think we need to double down on it, because I would love for that to be the popular misconception.
He's like fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, he got his bones replaced
with adamantium.
I don't think
he's never been stronger.
I don't think by adamantium. I think by some cursed wood.
The thing that they made Pinocchio out of. It's like the same cursed tree from which Geppetto carved his boy.
I was gonna say splinters from a sarcophagus, but that's also really good. He had his bones replaced with the cursed wood from Geppetto's backyard.
Yeah, if you're like X-ray him, not only are his bones made of wood, but they're also covered in runes, just like strange arcane symbols.
It looks like something out of a fucking Ari Aster film.
Right? It's like, actually, that would make sense if like. That would honestly explain everything if it just turned out that Jordan B. Peterson was a revenant, you know?
Or some sort of wood golem.
Right, exactly. He's a reanimated corpse.
Yeah.
Right? Like he is a dead man who is being puppeteered by dark energy.
He's a Dybbuk.
Right.
He is from another plane, from beyond life. I think that would explain everything better, because truly it did start out with him having disagreeable but normal, quote unquote, ideas, like ideas that were very much like, if you like read psychology and philosophy, a lot of this stuff is pretty like, we've talked about this before.
It wasn't anything we hadn't heard before.
Yeah, maybe it was some unique takes on it, but it was still just Jungianism, Yeah. And slowly that turned into like extreme traditionalism, which I understand the logical leap there. Right. The whole psychic inheritance thing. And then extreme traditionalism into like extreme essentialism, and then bones replaced. Now he's showing for the Daily Wire.
Bones replaced, never eating a vegetable again.
Yeah. Now he's wearing the Two-Face suits. He's yelling at Twitter.
And again, I've said this on the podcast before, but his daughter is definitely eating things that are not meat.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, for sure. And that's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that she's lying to his father, and that she's watching him die in front of her.
She's got fucking quinoa written on her forehead. Take one look at her. That chick's pounding quinoa.
She's not eating nothing but red meat. There's no fucking way.
Absolutely not. And fucking...
The way that it's... And to be clear, the way that we can tell is that she doesn't look like she's dying.
Right.
It's like she looks like a normal person.
And Jordan Peterson has the same faintness as a recently staked vampire.
Right? Yeah, he looks like... He looks like on Buffy, like a vampire that just got stabbed, and then they pause.
Right.
Real quick before he turns into bones and then ash.
He looks like the groundskeeper at a haunted house in a Tim Burton movie.
Right, yeah. He looks like he's gonna suddenly appear behind you. He looks like you're gonna fucking close the fucking mirrored cabinet in your bathroom. Right. And then he's there.
He looks like a Christopher Nolan Batman villain.
Well, yeah. I mean, Our next question.
Wait, we didn't answer the Jordan Peterson one.
Oh, right, yeah. What was the actual... Oh, right. What did she do with her inheritance was the actual question.
That's give it to the Jordan B. Peterson Foundation.
Buy some good-ass fucking red and blue suits.
Yeah.
You know?
And
no, I like yours better. Give the money back to Jordan Peterson so he can continue to do his good work.
He earned it.
Right.
He earned the rest of
honestly like he's entitled to at least 50% of this money.
Yeah.
He fucking helped you get this inheritance.
Right. That's
Give
true.
him what he's owed.
He helped you kill your mom.
He helped you kill your mom.
He killed your mom so that you could inherit her money.
Give him his fucking 50%.
Jordan Peterson is actually kind of a hero.
He's a fucking hero, man.
A lot of right-wing grifters kind of are.
He's killing so many right-wingers.
That's the thing.
He's fucking murdering transphobes. He's making sure an entire generation of transphobes does not get a single vitamin ever again. No more vitamins.
That's the great thing about these right-wing grifters is that they absolutely hobble right-wingers.
Yeah.
They emotionally devastate their audience.
Yeah, how many fucking... I wonder if that's how we fucking we fucking won the White House back in 2020. Is that they all just fucking died. Like,
well, I mean...
Everyone who would have voted for Trump got COVID and turned blue and died. Like...
I think that was part of it.
You just have to hope that they haven't had time to repopulate for the last 4 years.
Funny. Just the way that the far right just like tells their fucking base, you're all weak and you need and you're all terrible and you're weak and you're wretched. Inject bleach.
I was about to say, drink bleach.
Right.
Fucking inject silver into your blood.
Yeah.
Why silver?
And climate change isn't real.
I like how they think that like fucking all like everything that can hurt you is like a vampire or a werewolf. It's like
yeah,
they all have an like COVID has the same aversion to silver that werewolves does.
Oh my god. So yeah, give the money to JP.
Give it, fucking pay it back.
At least give him half.
Give him half.
He earned it.
He earned, yeah.
You know, that's a commission.
This is a great grift that he's been doing. He's been fucking pulling with people.
Yeah.
You know?
And, you know, so definitely do that.
That would be...
Today's episode has been brought to you by the Jordan B. Peterson Foundation. Go to jordanbpeterson.com for more information on how you can become a better man.
It's so funny to imagine... Jordan Peterson opening up a check for like $500,000 and just like say like thank you for killing my mom. It's like my mom died because of the stuff you said and left me $1 million. Here's your half. That's pretty good. Someone should yeah, and then someone should give Jordan Peterson $500,000 as a bit. That's the thing is, it's only funny if it's an incredible amount of money.
Here's the thing, though. I think if you write Jordan Peterson a check for $500,000, he probably forgets to cash it because that's what they give him every other fucking day from the Daily Wire.
That's true. Like
they just pay him to go sit in a chair in front of a camera and ramble for hours.
That's the dream. He's fucking made it, dude. He fucking got there.
I want to make it clearer than I've made it in the past.
Right.
Because I feel like I've always like had like a little bit of tongue-in-cheek appreciation for him in the podcast that some could easily I don't know about easily, could potentially misidentify as some kind of begrudging respect or some amount of like appreciation for him generally. Yeah. No. He is a horrible monster, pathological narcissist who shouldn't do anything at all. So
right, exactly.
Yeah,
but he wears these blue suits, and it's
so charming,
so funny, and
charming.
His
little Kermit voice.
Right, he has a dumb voice,
and he does have good advice.
Yeah, you know, for a little bit.
Yeah, you get the first few chapters.
You got to know when to turn him off.
Exactly.
But he has a couple of good things to say.
Yeah, things that certainly Dale Carnegie never said. You know?
Yeah.
Certainly you can't get this stuff from a Tony Robbins book.
Right, yeah, right, exactly.
None of this is in fucking literally every self-help book ever written.
Right, yeah. Actually, if I'm thinking about it, his original ideas are mostly the fucking, you know.
Well, it depends on how you define climate.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Those are some very original ideas.
Let's give every man a woman.
Yeah.
Assign them.
Hey,
so
Matt
that there's
Walsh.
less school shootings.
Oh, God, fuck.
This This episode is for the moms. What will the human birthing system be like? Will giving birth only be for women? Or are men and other secret beings be able to go into labor?
Secret beings?
Let me read that again, because I'm a little confused. Like, some of that might have been my dyslexia, but I'm not actually sure how much of it.
Okay.
So let me...
Yeah.
What will the human birthing system be like? Will giving birth only be for women? Or are men and other secret beings able to go into labor?
Wow. Yeah, no, we got it right. It is men and other secret beings.
Men and other secret beings.
Are men secret beings?
They will be.
That's correct. We will descend into the caves.
They're going to be. There's going to be whispers of a time,
and the only way to prevent
I didn't know what came after.
Well, what's going to happen?
Fizzled out. Yeah.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I've been struck by a vision.
Okay,
I've been struck by a vision of a world to come wherein men descend into the caves.
Yeah.
To escape the new birthing system, where
the masculine urge to descend into a cave.
Yeah, right.
You said like the men are all going to descend into caves, and inside I was like, nice. I love that for us.
Well, it will be to escape the coming wave of matriarchal oppression.
Yeah,
because the birthing system will become totally asexual. Women will be able to reproduce asexually.
Yeah,
which is why the last question asker needs to give their money to Jordan Peterson, because it's the only way to stop this horrid future from coming to be, where men are all trapped underground and there are only whispers of what they once were. The secret beings known as men.
Yes.
Are they really there? Are they merely legend, merely myth? And women will all just wonder. They'll just wonder. And then once in a while, a man will come out onto the surface, and they'll just kill him because they'll be like, I don't know what this is.
They don't know.
Yeah,
it's confusing and strange.
Right, and in the world to come, it's kill or be killed, eat or be eaten. It's like, people don't trust the unknown whatsoever.
But it's fine. Because most of us are just killing in the caves with the boys.
Yeah,
just doing cave stuff,
chilling
with all your male friends.
Nice. And the thing is, you might wonder,
chilling in a cave with all of your adult male friends. Just.
You ever been in a cave? You ever been in a deep cave?
I have, actually.
Aren't they fucking awesome?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember my family took this trip to I think Belize or something when I was young.
Huh.
And we went on this rafting tour down this river, and it went through this huge cave. It was fucking cool. And I would love to descend into one of those.
Yeah,
with all
a
my
river
boys.
cave is fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
My girlfriend took me to a place in upstate New York where there's this big cave that if you stand in front of it, frigid air is just pouring out of it, even in the summer heat.
I think I've heard of this cave.
It's crazy. It was like...
It's a notable cave I've heard of.
I was like, oh, I'm getting cold. I need to go away. It was... It's the height of summer. And it was too cold in front of that cave. Not even in the cave, in front of it.
It's just in front of the cave.
It's so weird. It's cold in the Shenandoah Caverns, too. Which is good because it's hot on the surface.
Yeah, you don't want to be up there.
No.
You want to be chilling in the caves with the boys.
Yeah, you guys are all going to say, women. They don't know what's good for them. It's nice and cold down here, but up there it's all hot. And they're just up there reproducing by budding.
Yeah.
I didn't make that clear. It's going to be by budding.
They're not going to be giving birth. They're going to be up there reproducing by budding.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be reproducing in the caves.
No.
There's just going to be a lot of us.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more boys right at the end.
Yeah.
And then we all slowly die off over a very long time.
Yeah. And then that can only be prevented if you clean your room. And vote Republican.
So, hey, don't clean your room.
Yeah.
Look forward.
Hell yeah.
Look forward to it. If you're a boy, boys only.
If you're a woman, clean your room.
Allowed. If you're a woman, clean your room. If you're a boy, descend into the caves.
Ladies, clean your rooms.
If you're going to take anything away from this one,
it's that women need to clean their rooms.
Need to fucking clean their goddamn rooms. All right, yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Is there anything else to say?
Boys, let that old bagel from a week ago fester. Don't clean your room.
Don't clean your room.
Don't do it.
Don't clean your room. Go underground. Go deep beneath. No one cares if there's a moldy bagel deep below the earth.
Start digging. Eventually, you'll hit winter.
It's just, what do boys like? There's like hot wings down there.
Yeah.
What else do boys like?
Women.
I was gonna say vaginas, but
right,
there's none.
Right.
Not a single one.
This
is the dichotomy of being a man.
So when I went to Shenandoah Caverns, I learned about this sediment deposit formation that occurs in caves called cave bacon.
Okay.
And
all right, I'm listening.
It looks and is
as
named,
a man. I'm listening.
Right. It both looks and is named like a disgusting euphemism for genitals.
Yeah. What is it?
It's just like vaguely labia-esque formations on the ceilings of caves.
Oh, okay.
This isn't. Listen, I wouldn't have said it. Somebody I was with pointed it out.
Solved.
I didn't point it out. A woman pointed it out to me. I'm not gross. She is. All right. Just saying. Don't come at me if you Google cave bacon and go, that does not look like pussy.
It's everything a man needs in the caves. I love this. I love this idea.
You know, you can get fined $10,000 or up to a year in prison if you touch any of the formations in the Shenandoah Caverns.
That's too much.
Yeah.
I mean,
and all the temptation.
It's like because it's like if there was like a barrier, right? There's just like some metal poles that like kind of denote don't go there. I would be like, say no more.
Right.
Like, but now that I know that the stakes are so high, now I just
off a piece of cave bacon.
Right, exactly. I want to see if I can get away with apparently like a federal crime.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? What was the fucking
$10,000 fine, I think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Or a year in prison.
Yeah. For touching a rock.
Really excessive, frankly. Draconian.
That is too much. Yeah.
That's insane.
It's
fascistic.
I would say $1,000.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but then
that's just $1,000 piece of cave bacon.
This is what I was thinking. This is my train of thought just now, is because I was like, what if it was $1,000? Yeah, but then if you're fucking just loaded enough, you could come in and you can touch all of the cave walls that you want,
or just obsessed enough with caves and you save up for a while.
But that's what I was thinking. The thing is, like, you know what? Maybe that's good. Like, maybe it's like. You know, usually I'm not into the idea of like having experiences that are exclusively for rich people, but there is something about the idea of going into these caves, just touching all the rocks, and then being like, "Hey, you can't do that. That's $1,000 fine," and being like, "I know," and just throwing a wad of cash at them, just like, "Here, take it," and then just continue to molest the stalactites. Just like
that is exactly what Jeff Bezos does. Every vacation. I say it's a good rule because wealthy people tend to be entrepreneurially minded, and I think that what they would do, I think that what they should do is they should break off pieces of cave bacon and stalactites and sell them for cheaper.
All right, or they still find them, but we give all that money to charity.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I like that.
So it's like basically, so like you like listen like. If you give us $10,000 that we're going to be giving to like, I don't know, just like something good, then you can do what we'll give you fucking 2 hours alone in the caves. You can do whatever you want to the cave bacon. No cameras, nothing.
Nice.
No one will know what you did in that dark cavern deep below the earth where no eyes can see.
Yeah, I just put out some new tracks on Spotify, and I think I know what I'm going to do with the money.
Just go to some like protected like fucking natural, beautiful natural thing that they charge you $10,000 if you fuck with it, and just fuck with it, knowing that you can fucking afford it. The Koch brothers can get away with like blowing up a small town.
Yeah.
Because like it's just they can pay if the fine is like $500 million, if they're gonna make $1 billion by doing the thing that's gonna incur that fine, then they're still gonna do it.
Right.
Like it doesn't matter. Like the point is that $500 million doesn't mean anything to them.
Right.
So laws don't mean anything to them.
Right.
Why are we only doing this when the stakes are so high? Why can't you use this same kind of mentality to lick a cave? To just get all up in a cave that is like protected. It's just like Well, you ever see a cave painting and you're like, what does that taste like? If you have the cash, you can find out.
Yeah, you're right.
And again, it's not that they're selling the right to lick the cave painting for $10,000.
No.
It's just that that's what they make you pay if you lick the cave painting.
Right.
And so if you have $10,000, you don't even have, there's no line that you have to wait in. Because this is not an organized thing.
Right.
There's no laws.
You're not being told to do it.
No, you just clamber up to the cave painting and start licking it. And when they tell you to stop, say, no, I'm fine. Right. They'll say, like, you
no,
can't.
it's okay, I got this, man. I'm good for it.
It's like, no, you can't do that. I actually can't. It's like, the thing is like, you say I can't, but I'm fully capable of doing so. And it's like, well, there's a fine. I know. Like, you pull a water cat. Do I give it to you? No. Okay, well, then I'll keep it for now. You tell me who this belongs to.
The cops come,
filleting a stalactite.
The cops come and say, sir, you have to come with us. And you go, yeah, give me a minute first, though. No, I know. I just give me a sec. I'm not done yet.
Take me to jail? No, you're fucking not. I did my homework. Like,
I think they still have to book you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just write you a ticket.
I think they do. I think they just have to write.
I think if you did that, they would issue a charge of resisting arrest on top of it.
They probably would.
Yeah.
And then there is eventually a limit.
Yeah.
You can't just like, I don't know. You honestly though, if you're rich enough, you know, just bring an extra $10,000 to bribe the cop.
That's true.
You know,
you're right. Hey,
I don't remember what the question was, but the answer is
nothing to do with
be
this.
rich. Be so rich.
It was what's going to happen to the birth giving process.
Right, yeah.
And the answer is be rich.
Get fucking money, dude. No, the thing is, like, you were like, what was going to happen? It was what was going to happen to the birthing process. And then we got so enamored of the idea of living in the caves with the boys that we just talked about that the whole time. And that's fine.
Yeah.
We did it.
I think we have one or two other questions to answer, but we've been recording for 104 minutes. So,
I mean, we can save them for next week if we feel like we got enough.
3 questions is decent.
I think we did pretty good.
We shot the shit a bit much, but
yeah, no, I'm happy with how this one turned out.
I'm pretty happy with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a professional hockey player waiting for you out there.
Yeah, I do.
He's being very patient.
That's right.
So we should wrap this up.
I don't like that.
You're right. We should wrap that up. We should
not
not do that.
Cut that out.
We'll find a less weird way to
or maybe
refer
eventually I'll call her by her name.
Yeah, eventually you can be comfortable enough. You will trust these people enough.
That's the problem, is that I don't fucking trust these people.
Say your fucking girlfriend's name.
Right. I'm gonna fucking find her on Instagram and start sending her unsolicited dick pics. Like, find her fucking house.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening to Life in the World to Come. If you enjoyed this, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/lifeintheworldtocome, or you can buy some of our merch at lifeintheworldtocome.bigcartel.com. You can send us your questions that we can answer at lifeintheworldtocome@gmail.com, or on the questions channel on our Discord. Our intro and outro music is We Are the Hellhounds by the Taxpayers.
And if you want to sign up for my newsletter, go to yoinkoftheyukon.com.
Give Will your money so that he can fuck a cave. No, stop.
All right. Hold on.